In today's beginner drawing exercise, we are going to play around with some basic lines and shapes. This is a perfect exercise for beginners that want to get more comfortable with drawing. Grab your drawing tools and let's jump into it. I will be using coloring pencils, but any drawing tool will work. Use whatever you have. A cheap pencil or pen will work perfectly for this. Then grab the worksheet on the site and print it out. It will be linked below. If you don't have a printer, just follow along in your sketchbook. For our first box, let's just do a bit of scribbling to get warmed up. Draw lines and shapes. Play around and don't think too much about what it looks like. Try to tune into the drawing experience and have fun with it. Let's do that for a couple of seconds just to get used to making marks freely. Now in our second box, let's do the same thing but moving our hands at half the speed. So just draw and make marks. Don't worry about drawing anything specific, but just move your hand slowly. As you do this, try to pay close attention to the sensation of the pencil against the paper. Maybe lighten your grip a little bit. Play with the amount of pressure you are using. Let's tune into our breathing and slow it down slightly. And let's just keep going for a little bit longer here. That's perfect. Don't worry about how it turned out. Our main goal is to enjoy the drawing experience and everything else is secondary. For our final small little box, let's draw one continuous line without lifting our pencil. Let's also do this one slowly. Be deliberate with your movements. You can do a repeating wave pattern or just doodle and follow your intuition. I'm doing this snake-like pattern, but do whatever feels fun to you. Let's do this for a little bit before we move on to our other exercises. Keep tuning into your experience and pay attention to your breathing. That's perfect. Now let's move on to our big box. For this exercise, we're going to draw semicircles starting in the top left corner and fill the entire box with them. You can see the example in the smaller boxes and on the screen here. We will build up these semicircles, and once the box is full, we will shade in some of them. Feel free to use multiple colors if you are using coloring pencils, but this also works in black and white. Don't be worried about making a perfect pattern or keeping the semicircles the same size. Let it be organic. Focus more on the fun of it and worry less about making a pretty picture. If you start to feel a little bit frustrated, remember that it's not about the outcome. We are here and now. Just have fun drawing. You can always redo the exercise if you want to, so there's no pressure to do well the first time. Now let's move on to our final exercise. You can always come back to this one later if you want to work on it some more. For our final exercise, we're going to follow similar steps, but this time let's start with rectangles. Draw the rectangles over top of each other and let them intersect fully. Then when we have filled the box, we can shade in some areas to make this interesting pattern. I really like this exercise because it's quite simple to understand, but it's very satisfying to have this finished pattern at the end. As a beginner, it's important to learn that there is tons of fun to be had through drawing. You might start to feel pressure to improve your technical skills, which is natural, but don't forget how much fun we can have. Drawing is like a close friend you can hang out with at any time, so treat it like a friend. Be present with it and actually enjoy the visual conversation. Keep drawing and pay attention to your breathing and how the pencil feels against the paper. Relax your neck and shoulders and put on a light smile. Our modern education system tends to rob us of our creativity, so I have a course that is designed to help unleash your deeper creative self. We will use a variety of prompts to slow down, which will help us reconnect with our natural intuitive side. It's created for absolute beginners, so you don't need any technical skills to benefit from this course. The earlier you start this practice, the better your artistic journey will be. I will see you there when you are ready to improve your life with fun drawing exercises. And if this drawing exercise was helpful to you, make sure to share it with a friend. Thank you again for drawing with me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!